That's right, tapeheads. Lace up your gloves, trade your passion for glory, rise up to the challenge of a rival with us as we battle an opposing foe in Rocky IV. Welcome to Taped Over Podcast. I am your host, Throw the Damn Towel Travis, and beside me as always, the Calgarian comrade cornerman, Mr. Rope-a-Dope Robert.
You will lose.
We are a podcast where we look at the movies and pop culture of past decades with a modern eye and relive the nostalgia of those glorious times. So let's get into Rocky IV. In this 1985 boxing bonanza, after reclaiming the championship title, Rocky Balboa plans to retire. However, during an exhibition match, Rocky's friend Apollo dies while fighting a hulking Russian newcomer. Rocky vows payback and flies to Russia to train for a Christmas Day fight. Despite their training methods, Rocky and the Russian both wage a long and intense match. Directed by Sylvester Stallone, music by Vince DiCola, starring Sly Stallone, Dolph Lundgren, Carl Weathers, Burt Young, Talia Shire, Bridget Nielsen, Tony Burton. Grossing $300 million against the budget of $28, Rocky IV punched above its weight to become the highest-grossing film of the franchise and uppercuts its way in with 6.9 out of 10 on IMDb, 39% on Rotten Tomatoes. But Bear, some things are worth fighting for. So what's our taped-over score?
What's up, tape heads? Rocky IV Southpaw left hooks its way to a taped-over score of 84 out of 100.
Oh, Adrian!
Dude, this is my favorite Rocky movie by far. Like,
oh yeah.
This is the movie where I would, like, if I turned the TV on and it was on TV,
yep,
I would literally, wherever it was in the movie, I couldn't stop watching until it was over.
Of course not.
Until he beats the Russian. Spoiler alert, he beats he does beat Drago.
Wow. Okay, that's it, tapeheads. Podcast is over. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful time.
All right, tapeheads, we're going to start off like we always do with cast and performances, which I give a taped over score of 16 out of 20.
Woo-hoo!
I think this film, you know, it's the same cast as all the other Rocky movies, essentially.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a different antagonist, but the other antagonist is also in it. Yeah.
We don't have
Mick's in this movie.
Well, yeah, because half this movie is flashbacks.
It's the montages.
You know, the performances are so good in this movie, Travis, because they were already done, you know, back in 1978.
Hey, man, you ever see 76. Rocky 3? Don't need to. You can watch the first 5 minutes of this movie.
Basically watch it right here. I thought Carl Weathers is awesome, like he always is. Stallone and his Rock character. I always thought that Rocky blew my mind.
I love Rocky.
Everybody loves Rocky. Rocky's the nicest guy on earth, right? Like, he's the biggest sweetheart on the planet.
Except for his wife, who he uses like a doormat. Poor Adrian.
Yo, Adrian doesn't like the fighting, okay? But that's what Rocky is, okay? He wasn't born with much of a brain, so he had to learn to use his body, you know?
Hey, just give us some more lip and brisk iced tea.
Yeah, nothing is over. Just give me something to drink. Talia Shire as Adrian is cute as hell, as she always is. Rocky, I'm with you no matter what. I think she's great. Taped over MVP for this movie, I am going to give to Bridget Nielsen's character.
Nielsen? Yeah, man.
Because you know what? She gets kind of painted as a heel in this movie.
Hell yeah.
But she is a class act throughout this entire movie.
Dude,
why do you mock us? They're sportsmen, not soldiers.
Oh, yes. It's like, oh, God, man. You're absolutely right. We'll get into that.
Be friends. I hope.
It's like, yeah, they just came here to fight, and then they're getting tossed around in typical American fashion.
Although, right when Drago kills Apollo, you see this like close up where she gets the cigarette lit by like the Russian diplomat, the diplomat guy.
Novichev.
Yes.
The wannabe Gorbachev.
She just like lights up a cig and goes, "Yes, my husband does kill when required to kill."
Does be done, yeah.
We know that only bad guys smoke, okay?
Apparently.
Moving along, we're going to look cinematography.
Oh, God, I can't wait for this one.
15 out of 20. This is, okay, for its time.
Sure. No, I get you.
This is the most 80s fucking movie of 80s movies.
Yep.
It's so of its time. I love the montages. I love the music in the montages. I love the fucking robot scene. Is like Happy Birthday Polly is one of my favorites.
Sicko.
Happy Birthday Polly is the most 80s scene in cinema history.
Oh my god.
Happy
Happy birthday, Polly.
Totally.
You want some more?
Dude, like, I'm ranking these, based on their time. And in 1985, this was 1985.
Dude, you want to know something wild about this movie?
Yes, I do.
This movie came out exactly 1 month after the day I was born.
Really?
It came out on November 21st.
So you could have theoretically seen it in theaters.
Theoretically, yeah, I may have. I've been in like swaddled, but yeah.
That would have been a sight to have the 1 month old.
A month before, 30 days before this, and this came out on the 21st of November.
Your dad was like, I just needed my boy to see The Rock.
Yeah, and I was born in October, so it's wild. I'm like, this is 1985, baby.
All right, tape heads. Moving on to story. I give a 13 out of 20. It is a classic revenge tale of vengeance. Not vengeance, but avenging tale.
Yeah, okay. I thought that score could have been a bit higher, but that's fair. I want to hear your
I
take.
had to take points from this movie somewhere, dude. Like,
okay, fair. That's true.
Literally, you're going to see the next three categories and you're going to be like, okay, I see what you did there.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see.
There's nothing that original about this story, but it's East-West. It's of its time. It is Russia. It is USA.
It ended the Cold War.
It is the irresistible force versus the immovable object.
Yes. Nice. That's a good way of putting it. I like that.
Yeah, man.
Good metaphor. Good analogy.
You know what? 13 out of 20. It could easily be a 15 because I love that the great performance in this film is Rocky himself, like trying to talk Apollo out of the fight and then feeling like it's incumbent upon him to fight the Russian basically for no money in an unsanctioned match. Moscow.
I got you, man. I think you're actually, you know what? I might retract my previous statement, but because every single person in this movie for a Rocky movie gives a really good performance.
Oh, hell yeah.
Apart from well, I'll get to him later.
27-year-old Dolph Lundgren?
No, apart from 45-year-old Paulie.
Oh, Paulie's fantastic.
No, Paulie's the biggest scumbag in the history of cinema. I will get into that.
Because
I hate Paulie. I hate Paulie so much.
He throws a turkey at his sister on
he
Thanksgiving?
beat Adrian in Rocky 1.
Well, he had a pretty bad drinking problem.
Yeah. I don't even want to know what he's doing to that robot in this one.
It's, it's like, I feel like Paulie is very much to Rocky. It's like, yeah, that guy's an asshole, but he's my asshole,
He's like, I guess I gotta support this asshole.
And Paulie has a very sweet scene in this movie right before the fight where he says, if I had switched and be somebody else, I'd be you. You're all heart. You're all heart.
And he's
Rocco.
like, you know what I said earlier? I wouldn't want to be in your shoes. Yeah. Fair.
All right, moving along. Music. 10 out of 10. Baby.
Dude, this is my favorite movie soundtrack ever.
It's my favorite movie soundtrack ever.
Yeah.
Possibly.
There's nothing even comes close to this.
Every song in this movie is a banger. Like, it is just loaded.
Oh my god!
I could give this easily a 15 out of 10. Like,
good.
It's so good. The montages are so sick. The music paired with the montages is out of sight. It's so damn good. It works so perfectly.
So well.
Rewatchability, 10 out of 10.
Yup. Yeah, dude.
Like I said, this movie would come on TV, and I would have to watch it.
Yeah, man. Of course, you're obligated to watch.
If I walk into somebody's house and this movie is on their TV,
it's like forget about hanging out. We're sitting here.
No, we're gonna sit here and watch Rocky 4.
Yeah. Oh, you had to do something before? No.
I love when people say, when people ask, I'm like, oh, well, like I told a few people that we're recording this podcast this week, and they're like, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, we're doing Rocky 4. And he's like, oh, what? The one where he fights the Russian? That's always what they say. The one where he fights the Russian.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, man. Anyway, finally, we wrap up with nostalgia.
Ooh.
20 out of 20.
Yep.
This movie takes me back.
Damn, that's our high score. I think that's our highest. Is that our highest?
No, Lion King came in at like a 90 something.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
As well as, there's lots.
Oh, Point Break, too. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. This is like a higher,
we've been doing some low
Oh, we've been doing some real stankers lately.
I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot bad about this movie.
Okay, this movie, it's not Citizen Kane, everybody, okay? It's Citizen Balboa.
Citizen Balboa.
So, yes, final taped over score. Tape heads, 84 out of 100. If you haven't seen this movie, what do you live under a rock? Not a
Key?
Balboa, but an actual rock.
Yep.
If you haven't seen this movie, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Unbelievable. Like we say a lot on this podcast.
Throw some combinations into your VCR and watch this damn thing.
Yeah, give it a 1, 2, 3 with the cross, and then uppercut that VHS into that VCR.
So what do you think about that taped over score, Stallion?
Buddy, I think that's 100%. I mean, I had that brief moment where I was like, maybe a little bit low, and I thought it could have been a bit higher, but you brought a good point, and I think you're absolutely correct. And my God, is this movie something fierce? Yeah, man, it's something else. But are you ready to throw some gloves on and step in to the ring?
Absolutely, dude. We get into round 1 right here.
Round 1, fight. Yes, my buddy, we are getting into the first act of Rocky 4. So let's go. Act 1. Soviet boxer Ivan Drago arrives in America with his team, boasting scientific training and incredible punching power. Seeking to prove he still has fight left, Apollo Creed comes out of retirement to fight Drago in an exhibition match in Las Vegas. Drago ruthlessly beats Apollo, ignoring the referee and refusing to stop even after the fight is technically over. Apollo dies in the ring, leaving Rocky devastated. Driven by guilt and the need to avenge his friend, Rocky defies his wife Adrian and the boxing commission to fight Drago in Moscow on Christmas Day. Woo!
If he dies, he dies.
Buddy, let's get in. So the beginning of this movie, man, I gotta tell you something. I just rewatched this, and I rewatched the director's cut.
Okay, so what's different in the director's cut compared to the one we all know and love?
A lot, because I watched it and I was so confused in the beginning.
Okay.
Rocky drives up to the statue of himself, throws his motorcycle helmet like he did at the end of Rocky 3 after getting beat. And then it's the scene of him and Apollo in the gym at night, but they don't have the ring. The original Rocky movie opens with Apollo and Rocky in the sparring match.
Yeah, it's all greased up and wearing their sweet
and Eye of the Tigers
protectors.
Yeah, that whole scene is gone.
That's so stupid.
I know, because I was like, where's the ding ding
ding
and
ding.
the most epic freeze frame in cinema history is gone.
It's Stallone is definitely known for his freeze frames.
Oh God, yes, especially in that movie.
Dude, in like every movie. Did you ever even Lock Up and
Cobra.
First Blood?
The First Blood.
They always have the freeze frame at the end of the movie where
So
it's just
good.
Stallone's face.
But anyways, yeah. So Rocky, the first beginning of this movie is about, if you haven't, like I said before, if you haven't seen Rocky 3, you can watch the first 10 minutes of this movie and you're all caught up. So Rocky's kind of blah blah blah. He's a little bit beat up and he heads back home, and then it opens with Apollo Creed
In the pool?
with his 5 golden retrievers.
Oh, dude, just throwing the balls around,
yeah, I mean,
enjoying. Dude, he's been retired 5 years at this point. Creed's, the master of disaster. He's smart with money. He's the businessman world champion is Apollo Creed.
100%.
He did well for himself. Life after boxing has been sweet.
Yeah, and
the Count of Monte Fisto.
Oh God, I've got a list of his name, but I missed I don't tape heads. I don't recommend watching. I recommend watching both of them. They were both good, but watch the original because you miss out on so much. It's an opening montage of. It actually is a montage of Rocky fighting Clubber Lang, Mr. T from Rocky 3, and then they have him and Apollo have this really great moment in the when they're sparring and they're talking about oh yeah, we still got it. They're having a good time together. But the version that I recently just watched, I was like, what the hell? What happened to that?
Yo, apparently Apollo won that fight.
Yeah,
because it was in Creed, in the movie Creed.
That's
Michael
right.
B. Jordan's like, I heard there was a third fight that nobody knew about. Who won that one? And Rocky goes, he did.
Yep, he did.
He did. Yeah. And, dude, can we talk about how oiled up these guys are?
Dude,
coming
they
out?
both are just
They're so jacked.
gorgeously jacked. And
Just-
I mean, just like baby oil dripping everywhere.
With their friggin' foul protectors on, their big cod piece.
Oh my God, Carl Weathers is a menace in this.
Oh, dude,
And this was 2 years prior to, or or before, 2 years before Predator.
Carl Weathers, former NFL player, was Carl Weathers before he was an actor.
Yeah.
Carl Weathers is always a physical specimen. I think Predator, when he's leaning up against the tree in Predator and he's breathing in and out and his belly is sticking out, but his belly is a shredded six pack.
Oh, it's just yeah.
It's like
I know the exact scene because I'm like, damn,
dude, you're stretching out your abdominal, not an ounce of fat on
he's working out while he's covertly trying to hunt some Guatemalans or some shit.
So tapeheads, if you want to get drunk in under 30 minutes, I have a taped over drinking game challenge for you.
Oh, okay.
Get yourself
Drink responsibly, folks.
Get yourself a Rolling Rock or whatever they drink out there in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Well, I think that's a New Jersey beer.
No,
Rolling
it's
Rock.
Stowe's. Stowe's.
Stowe's is how they drink
Paul, he's drinking Stowe's. I don't think you can find it
What about
anymore.
Schlitz and Pabst
Schlitz
Blue Ribbon? They don't drink that out there?
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Well, get yourself, a beverage, and this is the game. So every time that Apollo Creed says Stallion,
okay,
take a drink. And Travis, can you guess how many times in the first 27 minutes of the film, until Apollo's untimely death, which occurs at 30 minutes, does he say Stallion?
I'm going to say 16.
Very close and a great guess. The answer is 20 times.
20 times?
In 27 minutes. And
That's almost once a minute.
Okay, the thing is, he actually says it 19 times in 22 minutes.
Wow.
So he doesn't say the final Stallion until right before he goes into the ring with Drago.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I'm trying to make you feel alive, Stallion.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh.
You're going to feel alive for too long.
Did you bring that ladder?
So that is the taste of a drink. So if you take a drink every
Jesus.
time that Apollo Creed refers to Mr. Rocky Balboa as Stallion, damn it, Stallion. It's easy for you to say Stallion.
You're still on top. You got it all.
So you will have had 20 drinks.
Well, like
20
I said
shots.
before, the Taped Over podcast holds no responsibility other than to tell you to drink responsibly.
Your actions are your own, okay?
Exactly.
But play the Stallion.
Know your
drinking
limit.
game.
Stay within.
This is TV Radio MA.
Oh my god. So we're back in the pool with Apollo Creed and his like kennel of 15 golden retrievers just hucking tennis balls. His wife, his wonderful wife, who I'm sorry gets like next to no screen time in this movie.
Like nothing. She just like
She's
watches
not in the
her husband
pool.
die.
He's sitting there and he's like throwing the ball, and we get a commercial of we get this like ESPN commercial of or no, I think it's a USA Network or something of this group of Soviets. Remember, they're this. It's the Soviet Union at this point. It's not Russia. It's not Russia quite yet. Russia. And it's this. They're talking about the prowess of this monstrosity, beautiful frosted tip Dolph Lundgren, who's like 12 feet tall.
Dude, like 27-year-old Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, man.
With the jaw chiseled out of rock.
Dude, this was his first movie. Or was this technically this is his second movie, but
was He-Man before or after this?
He-Man was actually 87. So He-Man was after this. This is his second screen film, but his first official role. He played a henchman in a Bond movie right before this.
In one of the Timothy Dalton James Bonds.
Yes. I can't remember which one it was.
The Living Daylights or License to Kill.
I think it may have been License to Kill.
Okay, that's cool.
But he was just like a no-name henchman. He was just because he's a unit, right? Like he's just monstrous.
He's
Grace Jones was his wife at the time, and she got him the job, and she.
Well, Grace Jones was in View to a Kill.
Oh, that's the one then.
That would be Roger Moore's final James Bond.
Yes, we talked about that on our episode, The Quest.
And that would make sense. Yeah. And I was thinking that actually because yes.
Yeah, so it was
Grace Jones.
So he was actually dating or married to Grace Jones.
Can you imagine the children that
they would come out looking like American gladiators?
They would be the most powerful human being.
Like what are we doing? That's just not right.
I have a friend. One of my best friends is like 6'4" and very, very blonde. And he told me
the blonde head.
No, he told me once that he's like, you know what my dream is, Robert? I want to meet like a 6'3", like darkest black woman, like athlete that I could ever meet, and make like the most like peak physical specimens
Jesus
ever
Christ.
created.
Okay, I mean,
Like,
good on you, guy.
I'm like, bro, Dolph Lundgren did that, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think he had any kids though.
I don't actually. I
don't
couldn't tell you,
know.
but yeah. So this was Dolph Lundgren's first role, and one thing
He
actually
only had one PhD at this time. He hadn't got his second PhD
Fine.
yet.
I mean, he hadn't got his third one in kicking ass,
He's got
like in Red Scorpion or Red Heat or whatever the hell it was.
That's the one where he plays a cop.
Yes.
And the bad guys are throwing these like throwing stars.
Yes, the shuriken.
Yeah, dude, that is such a sick movie.
That movie
I
is
can't
great.
remember what it's called, but I watched
But
it
Masters of
recently.
the Universe is an epic.
I love
awesome
Masters
movie,
of the Universe. Fantastic. There's a new one coming out too. So.
I know, but yeah. So this interviews showcasing these Bridget. This is where you get Brigitte Nielsen. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful in this movie.
She's solid. She's also great in Beverly Hills Cop 2. I was
So good in Beverly Hills Cop
Femme
2.
Fatale. Her
Just
and Stallone got
awesome.
married.
Red Sonja.
Her and Stallone were married after this movie, I believe. They met.
Yeah,
on this
they
movie.
met on this movie. They got engaged during it, and then 19 months later, they divorced.
It's Hollywood, baby.
Yeah. So she's all saying, "Oh, my husband is the this and that," and he's like, they want to come to America to fight the great champion Rocky Balboa, because at this time, the Russian and like the Soviet Union athletes were not allowed to compete in professional boxing.
Dang.
Yeah, and that's an actual fact. It's a weird thing, but so they came over to America to fight Rocky, and Rocky doesn't even know what the hell is like going on. But Apollo, like I said, he's with his 15 golden retrievers in the pool, and he's like, "Oh no, Stallion! Oh no,
in
I
between-
got to get myself on this. Damn,
In between watching anti-Soviet propaganda film strips.
dude, watch this movie, and you get the most epic floating. You've made it in the mid 80s if you have a OG TV that's like floating in your pool, and it's got a classic gospel church's chicken commercial in it.
That's amazing, dude.
So good, so good. So Apollo gets pissed and leaves.
He does. Quick note on Brigitte Nielsen's character. She is a 2-time gold medalist in swimming.
In swimming, yes, she's so yes, like they're oh my god,
So
their children are
So Lundgren,
born Olympians.
So Lundgren and Nielsen gave birth to Alex Ovechkin.
Yes, because she's a 2-time Olympic
just know
gold
that-
medalist in swimming. So it's like splash and smash.
He's
He's
Smash.
a-
That's
a-
perfect. That's perfect to describe Ovi.
Yeah, well, I mean, Lundgren's a captain in the Soviet military at this point. So,
He is. He's the Red Army
but he's
champion.
just like, and he's just, oh my god, he's so big.
He is. So, Apollo Creed gets into his moronic punch-drunk head that he is going to fight.
He wants to fight this guy, man.
He wants to fight this guy. It's us against them, Stallion.
That's right. So he goes to Rocky's house and tries to convince Rocky. And Rocky, let us know about Rocky's mentality. Rocky's kind of it there.
We did skip over one thing.
Oh.
5 minutes, 14 seconds into this picture,
Oh.
we get the most 80s scene of all time.
Which one is that?
Happy birthday, Paulie.
Well, oh, that's right. That's right. It's before Apollo. Okay, I am so sorry. I apologize. For that.
Rocky gets home and it's Happy Birthday, Paulie.
That's right.
And then we
So-
cut to Weathers. But
Right.
that's okay.
Yeah. No,
dude.
look, we have to talk about this goddamn robot.
So meanwhile, back at the
This
Balboa.
broke ass. Actually, no. This thing looks like $8 million, and a year later, Short Circuit came out, and as much as I love Johnny Five, he looks like some broke ass version of this fucking robot.
So would you like to know a fact about this robot, Travis?
Is it about Stallone and his son?
Yes.
Yeah, I know about it. Yeah, I know.
So
But tell our listeners.
Stallone's son, Sergio, I believe it is,
Yeah.
has autism. And this was actually Stallone's robot that he got some guy to build to help his son
Yeah.
kind of overcome his autism.
It was
Or-
like National Robotics or something. I think the
Something
company
like
was,
that.
Yeah.
because
Well, the voice of the robot is actually the CEO of the company.
not the female
No,
voice.
not when Paulie starts,
No,
pumping his
that's a
own
good song.
iron.
It's my favorite. You're the greatest.
She loves me.
Totally. It's
I'm so
good.
sorry. I completely forgot about the robot scene game. Well, that's what I say, because the robot, the one that I just watched, the director's cut, the robot and Paulie's birthday, and everything's gone. There's
Oh my
nothing. So I'm like
God.
so completely out of it.
So
but I
they take
remember
all
that.
the cheese out of this film, which is like the cheese is what makes the sandwich in this movie.
I think I preferred the original, but the director's cut is good if you really want to focus on the Apollo Rocky.
You want to take it very seriously?
Yeah,
Watch
watch
the
the
director's
director's cut.
cut.
If you want to watch a greater movie, watch the original. But yes, the Happy Birthday, Polly. And you guys, you know what? Hold on. Just listen to this song for 2 seconds. Wow. Wow. Happy birthday, Polly. Do, 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 do. Happy birthday, Polly.
I love the Family Guy as well, where for Brian.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah.
Get these stupid 80s movie robots out of here.
But like I said, man, like Johnny Five looks terrible compared to this thing. This thing looks like it's going to the moon.
So they're Rocky is still the nicest guy ever. Like he is. He's just the biggest sweetheart. He has been for, the previous 3 films as well. So he has Apollo over at the house. Actually, we get a little cutscene to Drago meeting with the media, and the media says there's been talk of widespread use of anabolic steroids.
Yeah, no, it's all natural.
No, he eats spinach every day, like your Popeye.
Like your Popeye, shifty eye.
Yeah, total shifty eye.
What a great response by Nielsen, though. Like your Popeye.
Like your Popeye.
It's so perfect. Like
they don't allow Popeye in Russia.
And you know what? In all honesty, I really feel bad for the Soviets in this movie. Like
they really get shit.
Not Novichev or whatever the fuck his name.
No, the one guy's a prick, right?
Yeah,
but like
that guy's a d-bag. But
hey, dude,
but his wife and they're like, it's just I think it.
You know what? But
I apologize to all our American listeners out there, but you guys know what you do sometimes.
USA.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's very true, Travis. But as this movie goes along, I see a lot of change in. And if I can change, and you can change.
Oh my God.
Anyone can change.
We can't change. You might think you can change, but we're the Warriors.
I don't want to change.
I don't want to change. Yeah, that's right. And that's a great. And then so take us to Apollo and Rocky.
Yeah, so Rocky's trying to talk Apollo out of fighting the Siberian Express, which is his nickname.
First nickname.
Yeah, but then they call him the Siberian Bull later on.
Yeah, and then they call him right before he fights Rocky in the very end. They change his name to Death from Above. I'm like, oh goddamn!
A lot of nicknames, dude.
Oh, yeah, just wait till we get to Apollo's nicknames.
Well,
we'll get there.
Rocky had 2, like the Italian Stallion and Southpaw Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, no, or if you look at his license plate, it's Southpaw.
Southpaw.
But it's a really great scene, and Tapeheads, we used it in the intro to this episode. Rocky is really trying. He's like trying to explain to Apollo. He's like, that's not us. Like we're not these gladiators anymore. It's like we're turning. I love how he says regular people.
Yep, we're becoming regular people.
And you know what? I can understand Apollo's point of view because he wants to still feel relevant, right? Like he sees Rocky's the champ. He's on top, right?
And he's thinking about his own legacy.
Yeah, and Apollo, I mean, obviously Apollo beat him in the very first Rocky. He beat him in the beginning of the second Rocky, and then lost to him. So he lost.
And then they became best friends.
And they became really good friends. And
well, not best friends because we all know Paulie is Rocky's best friend.
Fuck that scumbag POS. Oh my God!
So the fight is on. The fight is on, and it's an exhibition.
Well, you remember.
It's supposed to be an exhibition, dude.
You gotta also remember there's also a really good scene there with when Adrian's like sitting them at the table and she's like, what are you doing? Like, why do you need to do this? I care about you both. Like this is ridiculous. You're 5 years out of the game, Apollo.
Yep.
And she's trying to convince him, and Rocky's like, if you don't want me to be there, and I won't be there, and
it's like you don't know anything about this guy.
Yeah,
Apollo. Nobody does. Nobody gets to see.
He's never had a professional fight. He's just this menace coming out of the Soviet Union.
Who's just shown to a group of reporters that his punching power is more than double that of your top heavyweights.
Yeah, see,
700 psi
no,
to 1850.
1850. But you see, Robert, everything he hits, he
destroys.
So here we are at the glorious MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada, and there is, my lord, is there a showboating going on?
Dude, it's supposed to be an exhibition. This is an exhibition, dude.
We get an epic number from Mr. James Brown.
The hardest working man in show business, Soul Brother #1, Godfather of Soul, James Brown, and his famous Flames, baby.
Dude, and his band with the Soul Glow Jerry curls flipping
Dude,
around
they're
the trumpets.
all Jerry curl, like
Dude,
all these guys.
we've got showgirls kicking up.
Dude, the spinning trumpets and stuff.
Dude, Apollo Creed comes out in this epic Uncle Sam outfit.
Yes.
And the biggest fucking top hat I've ever seen.
It's fucking amazing. And you get Drago, who's never...
He's coming up from like Gladiator from the bottom of the ring.
Dude, he's spent his entire life in Siberia up to this point.
Oh, yes, he definitely has.
He's never seen anything like America.
His Uncle Sam hat is epic, though.
It's like, what in the hell is going on here?
Do you know, actually, a fun fact, you know the robot? So the robot was SIC, or CO, so Sicko or whatever. James Brown actually went on tour with this robot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he took the robot on tour with him.
Well, dude, this song, Living in America, James Brown, it, like, literally, he hadn't had a hit in, like, you know, a over a decade.
Yeah, it was 11 years. This was his first big major hit again.
Massive, and what a song, dude. And I'm sorry, tape heads, but I think of Weird Al Yankovic living with a hernia.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I feel bad. Ow.
So I feel really bad for Drago at this point because he's like coming up from the bottom of the bowels of the ring, getting lifted up by this hydraulic lift, and he's watching this like he's seeing the West pretty much for the first time, like the over the top, like America.
He seems very confused throughout a
and
large portion of this film. He kills for Zardoz, you know, that's all he knows, right? Like,
he was punching people in Stalingrad all day long.
That's it.
So Drago's just like, he's there to do business, but he's I think he's a little overwhelmed at this point.
I
he's
think
like,
he grins
the
a
flashing
little.
Lights.
He grins a little bit too. He's like,
this is
wow.
cool. I must get this.
Yeah. And he's like, wow, maybe like if I do good here, then I can become a professional fighter.
Meanwhile,
America.
Apollo Creed there, Carl Weathers is like doing the best dance number with like 15 showgirls. No wonder he's gassed by the beginning of this fight.
I watched this movie like a few months ago with my wife, and my wife's like, what is he doing? He's going to be exhausted for the fight.
I mean, he arguably probably one of the best dance sequences I've seen in a movie. But
I want you, baby.
Yeah. And so we get also the introduction of probably, you know what? You didn't ask me my MVP of the movie. I know you gave yours.
Well, most valuable mustache goes to the ring announcer.
I have it in my notes also. This guy has got the biggest, most epic. You know what? You know how you said my mustache was getting a little beady? I'm going to do it. I'm doing it.
You're going to do that freaking handlebar?
I'm going to do it, dude. I'm going to do it.
Twist top?
Well, I'm in the midst of I'm getting the meat for the Van Dyke, and then I can do the beard anytime.
That thing is Wyatt Earp run for his money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. This guy is awesome. I thought it was going to be Paul Guilfoyle.
He's like a relic of a forgotten time, almost, this guy. He's a fish out of water. Like, he's in the water, okay? He's a ring announcer. This guy was born, his father was a ring announcer, his father's father was a ring announcer.
This guy,
back when they came up with the Queensberry freaking...
The paper champions in the Quest in 1925. Yeah, he's the fourth generation freaking ring announcer. That guy, thank you for noticing the mustache. Oh my God! So
we get the introductions of both fighters, the Siberian
names.
Express, and we've got Mr. Apollo Creed, also known as the Dancing Destroyer, the King of Sting, the Count of Monte Fisto.
Best name ever.
Count of Monte Fisto is pretty.
I love that name.
You got enough nicknames. The Master of Disaster. Apollo Creed.
Man, and if you've seen Rocky 1 and you've seen Rocky 2, you know how much of a menace Apollo Creed is.
He's a showman, man. He's
a fighter, dude.
He's one of the great fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's
way
way past
it, Stallion.
He's past it.
Stallion.
This is insane, you know? Like, Creed's over the hill, and the Russian hasn't fought anybody.
yeah, that's like the announcer.
These fucking announcers, dude.
Oh, dude, the guy with the one line, what happens in a few minutes here, it's probably one of the best lines of the movie.
All right, we'll get to that.
The knocking of the gloves.
So, boom, they touch gloves, you will lose.
Dude, I love this scene because, like, he's like, come on, man, put your gloves up. You need an interpreter? Yeah. And then Drago just like, boom.
And
And
Apollo's like,
shit. I think Apollo knew at that point.
he's like, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was that moment. He knew.
he fucked up.
He fucked up. And because he's just like, his gloves are just like anvils coming down. And Apollo's like, oh shit.
So round one, we get Apollo Creed fighting like Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua, just dancing around the ring and slipping.
Yep.
And he slips.
Yep.
He gets some decent offense in.
He
lands
gets a couple crosses.
Yeah,
and,
he
a
lands
few
a couple good
1-2s.
punches, but
Yeah.
then the Russian decides.
Well, that's because his corner is like, attack him. Because
Yeah.
the Russians are kind of just like following him around the ring.
dude,
And
this
then,
is
holy Christmas.
dude, this movie was the inspiration for Real Steel.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
you got Hugh Jackman actually on the side controlling all the movements of Drago.
Not Real Steel.
So when I say
What, like robot jocks?
yeah, go easy, Rock Jock.
Rock jock, man. Oh, my God. It's Real Steel, dude. I forgot about that
So literally,
dumpster fire of a mecha movie.
Ivan Drago starts unloading on Creed, and this fight should have been
Dude.
stopped. It should have been stopped in the first round. Literally, the
However,
ref
we're
gets
forgetting one
pushed
crucial
back.
moment, though. Because Apollo tells Rocky, no matter what, don't stop the fight.
This is the thing, okay? You're in the corner, you throw in the towel, the fight is stopped, okay?
Fucking throw the towel in.
But the referee has the power to stop the
He also
fight
does, you're
at
right,
any
yeah.
time. And where's the doctor? There's supposed to be a doctor.
Dude, there's not
at
even a
ringside.
corner man.
No,
like,
the
Duke is there, and he's like, come on, man.
The doctor is sitting there
no
like
Vaseline, no nothing.
the doctor's sitting there like Dr. Nick Riviera going, kill him.
No, you
kill
know
him."
what? He's Dr. Harvey Mandrake from Any Given Sunday. It's James Woods.
Yeah. Well, stay here and
He's
get
like,
butt
these
fucked."
guys are warriors. They can do what they want.
Yeah, totally. That's his attitude.
Yeah.
So,
and, my
like,
God.
Apollo is busted open. He is done.
Oh.
He's finished.
Yeah, and he tells Rock, he's like, Apollo, you're getting beaten out there, man. What do you want me to do?
You're
He's
getting
like,
killed out there. I got to stop this fight.
He's like-
Rocky's like, I'm going to stop this fight.
and he's like, don't.
Don't. Like, I'll never.
Don't.
Like, he looks at him like, if you stop
I
this
need
fight,
this.
we're finished. We are no longer friends. Is kind
But
of
the
how he
thing
looks
is,
at
it's
him.
like,
Who cares?
yeah, so the next round,
You gotta see.
somehow he stands up.
He stands up and gets back. Yeah, goes in for the second
Dude,
round.
freaking Drago gives him this one right straight, and he goes like 15 feet across the ring.
Yes.
Like, come on, man. Not to mention, I mean, Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed is a big freaking dude. Compared to this hulking menace, no.
Bro, he would have won if he had a ladder, okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we forgot about the press conference about,
Yes.
yeah, I couldn't get a word
Well,
in.
that's all right. We don't hold people, behind fences with machine guns here
That's
at
right.
Takeover
No,
Podcast.
that's the unsilent majority, Bell.
Anyway, so very stupidly,
Oh,
Apollo Creed
man.
decides to go back in and gets killed in
Well,
the ring.
he's getting rocked.
We get great clips, great cutaways to his wife. He looks
Yeah.
at his wife right before he goes back in and gives her a nod like, I'm okay. And she's like, okay, like,
Okay, this is fucking crazy.
This is fucking crazy.
Whatever.
Yes. Stop the fight. Yes. And fucking, it's over. He's finished. It's like you get all these like little cutaways. Adrian, fucking.
And I love how Dukes is like, throw the damn towel. Throw it down. If you listen, it sounds like he's saying throw the damn. It sounds like he's saying tile. Like tile. Throw the damn tile. Yeah. And Rocky's sitting there like, Meanwhile,
In
Apollo's
his-
just getting busted.
Rocky
up.
doesn't want to get no blood on his Hugo Boss sweater.
Oh,
okay?
those matching Hugo
Yeah,
Boss
can we
sweaters
talk
were
about how
boss.
sick those Hugo Boss
Oh,
sweaters
man,
are?
they were so good.
Okay, so wardrobe-wise in this film, one other thing other than the sick-ass Hugo Boss sweaters, we've also got Rocky when he's waxing up his Lambo.
Oh, yeah.
He's got that
yes.
sick, like, double-stripe Adidas
Oh, my God.
sweater on.
So good.
I was on the internet the other day, and I saw somebody
It's the internet.
on the interwebs.
That's a dangerous
You know what?
place.
It's tough because like I don't have online right now. I don't get through the emails.
You're not on the line?
I don't have online right now.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I saw an ad. It pops up. This is like, you might like this,
Yes.
It's like Amazon thinks you're gonna like this Adidas sweater that is the same sweater.
No
as,
way.
the Rocky IV sweater.
Oh my God, that's epic.
I'm like, I'm like, $85? I'm like, do I really need it that bad? I'm like, nah.
I mean, it would have been nice if he showed up in it.
Oh, right?
Right?
Like when I showed up in my Quint jacket.
But it
for
doesn't
the
matter. You
Jaws.
brought an actual Rocky 4 DVD with
We
you, which
do
is
have
pretty
that.
solid. So anyways.
So Apollo literally is killed in the ring, and Brigitte Nielsen lights up her cigarette.
I will give one or multiple kudos to Carl Weathers. I love Carl Weathers. I loved him in like Arrested Development later on, where he's always like, "Baby, you guys still have a stew going." But when he gets that last punch, he falls over like a fucking redwood.
Right on his face, like Ric Flair
boom.
flop. He starts
flops. Convulsing.
He convulses.
And then everybody rushes the fucking ring like
all
it's a goddamn college football match.
There's a guy dying and Rocky grabs him, Paul. He's like, "Yeah, doctor in here.
Yeah, give him some space."
And then in the meantime, they're
there's
already interviewing Drago. He's like, I cannot be defeated.
I defeat real champion. If he dies,
he dies.
Oh, and that's the first time I think it's I think nobody. I don't even think anybody really asked him that question. I think he just said it.
No, he said he may have been killed. He might be dead. And
maybe
if he dies, he dies.
And then you get the awesome announcer. What started as a joke has turned into a disaster.
Well, I don't know about you, Travis, but I think that went horribly wrong.
Yeah, it's a bold strategy. Let's see how it works out for
This
him.
is supposed to be an exhibition.
Oh man, but we gotta give some credit to Duke here. Duke's great.
He's the man.
He's running, going like crazy. He's just spitting venom at it. This is supposed to be an answer. What's wrong with you? And I love Duke so much, man.
Those Soviets, they have no value for human life. You know?
But my friend, that will take us. So, seems a few days have passed, and they have a wonderful little ceremony and a funeral for Mr. Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed. A lot of hearts breaking. Apollo's wife once again gets shafted. She's like seen for 2 seconds, and then it's just
in a black veil, no
and
less.
then it's just Rocky with his crazy eulogy because no one can fucking stand him. He's wearing some bitchin' sunglasses. Duke has a really like poor guy has a heartbreaking moment, but Rocky's like, you know what? I gotta make things right. So he goes to the boxing commission. He's like, I gotta go fight. I gotta fight this guy. I gotta do it in honor of Apollo after laying my belt on his coffin there.
Maxie Divine.
Like Maxie Divine. And he's like, I got to fight them. They're like, we're not going to sanction this fight. Like, it's not going to happen. There's no money. This is not part of the thing. If you want to do that, you got to relinquish your championships, yada, yada, yada. And he's like, fuck, whatever.
What do I care? I'm like the most iconic fighter in the world. And
then we get Rocky. You know, he's had a rough day, obviously, and he returns in his bitchin' Lamborghini Jalpa to his wonderful mansion, and it's all nighttime, and you get this wonderful scene of Adrian, and it's a really, you know what? I'm gonna play the clip. Let's play the clip.
Let's play the clip, K-Pads.
Before there were reasons to fight, I could understand, but I don't understand this. Even if you win, what have you won? Apollo's still gone. Why can't you change your thinking? Everybody else does.
Because I'm a fighter. That's the way I'm made, Adrian. That's what you married. We can't change what we are.
Yes, you can.
You can't change anything, Adrian. All we can do is just go with what we are.
You can't go with what you are. Have you read the papers? Do you know what everybody says? It's suicide. You've seen him. You know how strong he is. You can't win.
Adrian always tells the truth. No, maybe I can't win. Maybe the only thing I can do is just take everything he's got. But the baby, he's gonna have to kill me. And to kill me, he's gonna have the heart to stand in front of me. And to do that, he's got to be willing to die himself. I don't know if he's ready to do that. I don't know.
Man, that's a rough one.
Adrian just doesn't want Rocky to fight.
But you know what?
She never wants him to fight.
As he walks
she loves
out that
Rocky
door,
because she doesn't care that Rocky's a fighter. She wishes Rocky was anything but a fighter. She loves that he's a fighter.
Yeah, I know.
Because he fights for her and he's a good man.
That's right. And you know what?
Then don't.
He walks out the door, and we get probably
The sickest.
the sickest montage of 1985
It's so.
of Sylvester Stallone not really knowing how to drive a standard.
Yeah, well,
Every scene, he's looking left, he's looking right, he's looking up, he's looking down, he's looking back.
Well,
he's
Sly-
not looking anywhere but the fucking road.
you know, Sly grew up in New York City. He might not know how to drive a car. A lot of New Yorkers don't learn how to drive. They take the subway everywhere.
Well, didn't he grow up in the mean streets of Philly?
Well, he didn't. He didn't drive then either. Rocky never had a car.
That's right, he ran everywhere.
Rocky walked around bouncing his bouncy ball everywhere.
Fighting guys named like Mason Dixon and Tommy.
No, Spider Rico.
Spider Rico, right, and Thunderlips. Don't forget Hulk Hogan, man.
Dude, I swear, NECA makes a Spider Rico action figure that you can buy,
God.
and it's much more valuable than the Rocky Balboa figure.
Dude, this montage is so good.
It's so
No
good.
Easy Way Out is probably the iconic song of this movie.
He's thinking about Apollo. He's thinking about running down the beach in those beautiful, like, pastel freaking shorts and tops.
Splashing water at each
Splash
other,
water.
hugging each other.
A lot of
so good.
homoeroticism in this film.
So much. But it's great, though. It's
And we're
it's
just getting
brotherly
started.
love. Yeah, oh, we're just getting started. So, Bear, that takes us to Act 2. Are you ready for it?
Round 2, fight.
Act 2. Rocky leaves his comforts behind and travels to a remote cabin in Siberia to train far from the technology that Drago utilized. Drago's high-tech steroid-enhanced training versus Rocky's raw physical and rustic training in the snow prepare both fighters for the match. Rocky battles with his own fears and in the memory of Apollo's death, while Adrian eventually travels to Russia to support him. Rocky focuses on his endurance and strength to face an unbeatable opponent in hostile territory.
Oh, Russia.
No TV? God, so this is Russia? It's not my...
Yeah, so Paulie gets off the plane. He's rocking
Fucking Paulie.
the Browning jacket, by the way. If you've ever seen a Dodge Ram pickup truck
Oh my
with the
God.
elk logo,
You know he was bitching and complaining about everything,
hey,
this
this is below the
scumbag.
human standard.
Yeah, it's like, well...
I don't know why I made him Rodney Dangerfield.
Hey.
Rodney Dangerfield is Paulie.
Hey, take my wife, please. Oh, that was a different one.
That's Henny Youngman.
That's
that
Henny
you're
Youngman.
doing right there. Yeah.
Thank you.
Um,
Poor Rocky. He was on this shitty flight listening to Paulie bitch complain about no MTV.
so
Shut the hell up, Paulie.
so you got like the two Ivans who come pick him up, driving the
Well,
driving,
that's Ivan and Ivan.
driving the Mercedes E-Class with the chains on the tires.
Yeah, on the real wheels, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, KGB waits for no one.
Waits for no one,
Except
dude.
for Rocky as he
We
gets
are
off the
your
plane.
official escorts. Where you go, we go.
It's like, okay.
What's going on? You're spies.
You're-
you are. What are you, a Russian spy?
Yeah. No sparring partners, no.
No.
So, the KGB drive Rocky, Duke, and Paulie out to the middle of this cabin, this rustic cabin in Siberia.
And they've got,
They've got
bare
an old
bones-
man chopping wood.
They got a bare bones setup there.
And,
And deep snow.
It has everything you would request.
They did. They got everything you requested.
Yeah, because Rocky was like, I need to be away.
I need a sled. I
I need
need
some rocks, some chickens.
a rickshaw that I
I
can
need a
lift
rickshaw.
up and down.
You got a mountains nearby? I can do that.
I need a hanging pipe that I can do pull-ups on.
Oh, and a skipping rope.
Make sure I get a jump rope.
I need more Lipton brisk iced tea.
I need a string that I can tie right across the room.
Yeah. A chessboard for Duke.
So Rocky gets, it's very bare bones comforts. Rocky goes up to the mirror in his bedroom. He puts up two pictures, one of his son and the other of his opponent, the Siberian Express, Ivan Drago.
which is kind of strange.
Well, this is what a lot of fighters say, and I believe Rocky even alluded to this in previous films. When I'm gonna do a fight, when I am gonna fight a guy, I am obsessed with him. I am only
Sure.
seeing his face. All my thought is
You know what
dead.
he's looking for? Or looking into with that picture?
The eyes.
Of the tiger. But yeah, but
the
then,
eyes of the Siberian tiger.
yeah, they're kind of getting comfortable and they're starting. I mean, they're in Siberia and they're like not doing much. But then you get a really incredible, awesome scene with
Duke.
and oh my god, man, I love Duke. Duke is so good. He's he would probably actually be my MVP from Mustang.
Duke's got something to say to Rock. Are we gonna splice that, Travis?
Absolutely, we are right now.
Apollo was like my son. I raised him. And when he died, part of me died. But now, you're the one. You're the one that's going to keep his spirit alive. You're the one that's going to make sure that he didn't die for nothing. Now, you're going to have to go through hell. Worse than any nightmare that you ever dreamed. But in the end, I know you'll be the one standing.
Yeah, so I mean, it's such a. I love that. That like
I know you really love that.
I really love that because he's like, now you're gonna go through hell, and it's gonna be a nightmare. It's just like, damn. He's like, you're gonna be the one standing. Like, you're Apollo now to me. Like, you're my son. And he's like, and if you listen closely, I just picked up on this when he's walking away. Stallone, Rocky's like, yeah, thanks, Tony, and
he says
he
thanks,
calls
Tony.
him by his actual name.
Oh, because it's like Tony Duke Simpson or something.
Well, no. Duke is his name in the actual.
Oh, the actor's name is Tony.
Yeah, it's Tony Burton is like the actor's.
Oh,
name.
okay.
He's like, yeah, thanks, Tony.
So it's like a Star Wars when at the end when Luke blows up the Death Star and Princess Leia runs up to hug Luke.
And
he goes,
she's like,
Carrie.
Yeah,
He goes,
yeah,
Carrie.
it's like, Carrie. It's like, But then we get an awesome.
We get the first training montage.
We get the first of like 2 super epic training montages. Rocky decides to go put on his bomber jacket and fucking boots.
He puts on his bomber jacket and
jeans
boots
and
he
starts to go for a
starts
run.
chopping wood.
Oh yeah, chopping
carrying
wood.
logs through the snow. He's doing a sled pull. He's doing suspended pull-ups.
Yep.
And there's one thing I want to say about this montage and this whole kind of like part in the film.
I love this song.
So during this is ridiculous, by the way. So during the training,
Yep.
It's suggested that Rocky has just been focused on nothing but training, and he grows this beard.
Dude, he
on
looked
his
awesome with the beard.
Dude, the thing is, his beard is like perfectly groomed.
Oh, if you look at it,
not
it's
like-
actually glued on.
Dude, he literally, it's like he shaved the neck. Like, it's like he had a barber come in every day and groom the beard.
Well, you know, remember that one guy that when they first roll up to the cabin, the guy that's chopping wood with the
Yeah,
axe?
yeah.
And then you see him again in another shot.
Oh,
chopping
that's
it?
his beard. And they
Duke
glued
was the
and
guy
they glued-
playing pool or chess against Duke.
Right.
He's always got that axe. Maybe he was giving him a spit kick.
Dude, like literally,
go.
because like the neck is cleaned up and the cheeks are cleaned up. It's like he's never looked more Italian. He looks almost Spanish.
Yes.
With this beard. he looks like a Spanish.
like
Wait,
a-
where's your rapier,
He
bro?
looks like, yeah, I was gonna say he looks like a conquistador.
He does.
Or like Vega wearing a toque.
He looks like Inigo Montoya
Inigo
with less
Montoya.
mustache and shorter hair
You killed my boxing
and
glove.
more muscles.
Prepare to die.
Yes, prepared to die.
And then, you know, and then we get the lovely arrival of
In the cutest pair of sorrel boots you've ever seen.
those. Actually, she does look really good.
She
And
looks
I love
adorable.
Talia
I
Shire.
love Adrian. I always knew he was
I've
pretty.
always loved Adrian in all throughout the Rocky movies. Like I said,
I love
before in the
Talia
beginning,
Shire in
she's
pretty much everything, but I really
kind
love
of a
her.
doormat. But
I love her in the Rocky movies. I love her in the Godfather movies. I think she's
of course, I mean,
she's fantastic.
It's Talia Shire.
Yeah. But she's pretty legendary.
Yeah. Like,
I
and
mean-
they have a really cute moment where she's like, "I'm gonna be here."
You're like your cute, beautiful wife in the
Yeah.
snow.
Meanwhile,
I'm with you, no matter what.
You left your fucking son alone with the robot at the house that's dressed
Yeah,
up like
there's no-
Santa and shit.
Like Paulie's not even there taking care of him.
No,
It's
it's
just-
the robot.
It's the robot. He's like that's my dad.
The
He's
robot-
Cool.
So I got a quick question to ask you.
Yes, sir.
What do you think constitutes a Christmas movie?
Not this.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes,
Okay, why?
because it occurs during Christmas.
Okay,
And it has Christmas trees in
Sure.
it.
yep.
Now I have a machine gun. Ho ho ho.
Okay, well let me throw
There's
a
lots
let
of
me
Christmas.
throw a wrench into your little fucking
Rocky IV is a Christmas movie because the fight is on Christmas Day.
No, hold on. So there is a scene. The robot is dressed as Santa Claus there is a Christmas tree, and Alvin and the Chipmunks is playing, and the fight is on Christmas Day.
Of course. So that doesn't make it a Christmas
It's a
movie,
fucking
though.
Christmas movie
No,
now.
there's only one small
You can't say
portion.
Die Hard's a Christmas movie and Rocky 4 is not.
Yes, you can.
Rocky 4 is literally a Christmas movie that takes place on Christmas Day.
Rocky 4 takes place over a several months span. Die Hard
Okay.
occurs on one night,
Yeah, like December.
Christmas Eve.
No, it's not Christmas
Well,
Eve.
where it is.
It's like December 12th.
It's the night of the Nakatomi Christmas party.
Give me the detonators.
Philip Takagi? Where are my
that's a nice- I've
detonators?
got them.
McLean.
So, anyways, yeah, they had a really lovely introduction, and she's like, I mean, I love how they're like whispering to each other, but they're like 15 feet away from each other.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
You ain't never getting rid of me.
But then we go into our second
Our
training
next
montage,
training
and
montage.
this is where we truly have our hearts set on fire.
Dude, okay. Stallone. Okay, we got Rambo 2 and
Yep.
this movie. I think this movie, he's the most yoked and the most shredded in this movie.
Holy shit, is he ever.
Rocky 4, okay, like jumping ahead a bit, when he takes his robe off at the fight, he is literally, like, he can't even move his waist because
Dude, that's what I look like.
his
Like, personally.
I look more like Drago myself.
I know. Well, you're a little bit taller than I am, so whatever.
Dude, so we get a very homoerotic training montage when Paulie's like sitting in the corner and watching
God.
Balboa do the leg lifts.
Oh,
like,
yeah, you know-
right up in the air. And he's like, oh yeah, that looks good.
Well, it's because he's missing his robot that he was banging.
Rocco, that looks pretty good.
He was like, "Oh, I missed my robot that was giving me like metal
Dude,
handies."
when
Fucking Paulie.
when Paulie runs out of that old granddad,
Oh no!
you know, he needs to find some other things to fill the void. He doesn't drink vodka.
Happy birthday, Paulie.
Happy birthday, boy.
And then in between this, we were intercut with Drago, and he's doing like he looks like he's training to
He's
go to
doing-
Mars.
he's
Man,
doing-
what the
he's
what
doing
the scientific equipment?
90-degree incline on the treadmill.
Oh yeah. Well, so do you remember? Okay, like kind of skipped over in the beginning where they were showing when you're talking about the punching power.
With his arm, when they show like they stop.
Yeah, but did you see like where did these Russian scientists? How did they flew like economy to get there? And where did they bring? You need like a military plane or some
Dude,
shit.
they
like
brought their
a
own
fucking
military plane.
barge to
I-
get there.
I doubt that high-ranking members
Yeah,
of
fair,
the Russian brass brought their number one athlete on
True, but,
economy
like,
class on fucking on Delta.
You look in this montage in like in Russia. He looks like he's training to be the next cosmonaut on fucking Jupiter.
He could.
Yeah, maybe.
I think he could just rocket himself into space.
Yeah, he could punch the ground and
He would punch the ground and launch into the air.
and his last punch registers like 2120 or something, and he's like, ugh.
And then he's like, "How about another shot, Doc?
Yeah.
Here's some of that cortisone
Give me
shit,
some of that cortisone shit.
please."
But in between the intercuts of this epic montage, we have Rocky running away from the KGB that clearly, I mean, they know where he's going. Like,
Yes,
but he runs up this.
he runs up a mountain.
You know what? I think running up that mountain in the attire that he was wearing is probably more dangerous than the fight that he was about to take.
That jacket does not breathe.
No,
Okay.
it's like cowhide.
He's-
It's like a Bane jacket.
It's cowhide with like carpet.
Yes, right. It's like shearling. It's like a bomber jacket from World War II.
Dude, yes.
And a shitty toque and like,
Ugh.
you see those crappy boots that he was wearing?
Dude, man, it's like, it's just to showcase that Rocky is the people's champ.
And then he gets
From
to
the
the
mean
top of the
streets
mountain.
Gets to the top of the mountain. Drago! Hector!
I always thought it would be better if he yelled Apollo. I thought because yeah, he's at the gateway to the heavens. He's at the top of a mountain. He's like Apollo, because he's doing it for Apollo.
Dude, it
essentially.
gives me a little chill when I see him on top
I
of that
know,
mountain.
I know.
And he screams Drago, and I'm like,
They should have had
Like-
Drago like a cut and being going like, huh?
I'm like, Drago, you ain't never seen anybody like fucking Southpaw Rocky Balboa.
No,
dude.
the Iron Stallion, the Iron Horse.
The Italian Stallion.
The
Iron Horse.
They called
yeah.
him the Iron Horse at one point. I mean,
Well,
so many nicknames.
Dude, he's not a human being. He's
No.
like a piece of iron.
I mean, it's such an epic montage. And you know, this movie, Robert, is 90 minutes.
Oh yeah.
The
But
director's cut adds 3 minutes, but they cut out a bunch of other
they cut out a bunch of
stuff.
shit, and yet it's 3 minutes longer.
Yeah, they just added more exposition between the fights are
They
longer.
extended the fight. Yeah.
and Apollo's and Rocky's relationship's a little bit longer. But this movie runs 90 minutes, and 28 minutes of this movie are montages.
Well, that's great,
That's
man.
1/3 of this movie
Dude,
is montage.
It's just like there's no other movie that has this amount of montage.
Dude, 1985, baby.
It's iconic for that reason.
Oh, speaking of Talia Shire, 1986, Rad.
Oh, dude, we're gonna do
Awesome.
that one.
Are we?
Well, I don't know.
fucking love that movie.
You know what? I gotta watch it, and I'm more of a skater than a BMX guy.
Yeah, but anybody who takes their BMX bike to like a prom and dances to "Send Me an Angel" is a hero in my book.
yeah, I would agree. So, yeah, that pretty much wraps up the training. Is that gonna take us into round 3?
Round 3, fight. Black 3. Rocky faces Drago in Moscow, initially receiving a hostile reception from the Russian crowd. Despite receiving immense punishment early, Rocky managed to injure Drago, causing the crowd and the Soviet officials to realize that Drago is just a man, not a machine. Rocky wins by knockout in the final round, earning the respect of the Russian onlookers. In a post-fight speech, Rocky acknowledges that if he can change and the Russians can change, anyone can change, solidifying a message of unity over conflict.
Well said, Travis. It's fight day, bro.
Dude, is it fight day? Bum, 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 bum,
Christmas
bum.
Day, 1985.
Dude, Christmas Day, 1985. I was like 4 months old.
Live from Moscow, baby.
I got a question to ask you before we really get it. What do you think the actual aspect of what was it that killed Apollo? Do you think it was Drago, or do you think it was his hubris?
Yeah, I think it was a combination of both.
Yeah.
I think that final shot that was delivered by Drago's jab was just Drago's jab is delivered with the force of like most guys, right crosses or uppercuts.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that.
Throughout this fight that we're going to get into, the Russian's jab is his best weapon, literally, because he's he's a foot taller than Balboa.
Well, not to mention he's like injected with like Chernobyl steroids.
He is injected with moose sperm or something.
Like bear testosterone in the tear duct.
Bear testosterone straight from my balls.
Stick it straight into my tear duct. I break you. So here we are in the glorious matchup between the Iron Stallion versus the Siberian Express, the Siberian Bull, or now known as Death from Above, the Soviet Ivan Drago. And do you know where we are, Robert?
We're in Moscow, baby.
Yes, we are in Moscow, but did you get a good look at all the fans in Moscow?
Yeah.
Did you get a good look
They're
at the
all in like Red Army uniforms.
Well, did you? Well, no. Like they all gave their one potato, and then they got a shot of vodka and be like, "Come into the match." Did you happen to notice the building that they're in?
No.
You want to know what building this is?
I absolutely. Is it was it the Great Western Forum in Los Angeles?
No. You know what's really cool? This final fight in this arena is actually filmed in our capital city, our hometown. This is the Pacific P&E Coliseum,
in
baby.
Vancouver, BC.
Or not that they call
Canada.
it the Agrodome, yeah.
It's the Agrodome.
Yeah.
Not the Pacific
No, it's the
Coliseum.
P&E Agrodome.
Oh, no
at that point.
way.
This was filmed out there, so
In
everybody
Vancouver, BC,
yeah,
baby.
in Vancouver, BC. I was like, what? The Siberian Cabin was filmed in Wyoming. Obviously, we got Vegas and Los Angeles.
No way. I had no idea.
Yeah, but
They really dressed it up to make it look very
Russian.
red.
Yeah. In 1985, they were taking some liberties here. Oh, here we cut. We're going to cut in. We've got Rocky coming in, and he's getting the same treatment that Drago kind of got when, Apollo was doing cartwheels and shit, living to America.
Boo,
Yeah.
boo, Rocky.
Rocky's getting
boo.
booed. And then, he's kind of like, oh, what? And he's got Paulie on his one side. He's got Duke on his other side. And then you get this epic moment where this banner, it's like
Dude, the banner is
it's like the
so
Soviets
awesome.
version of the MGM living in America scene, but it's so low budget because it's obviously Soviet Union at this point. They don't really care about that. And you get the introduction of this banner of Ivan Drago with the hammer and sickle and his beautiful frosted tip blue eye face that's like 19 feet tall.
Every hair on his head is just like so visible and like beautifully blonde.
Yeah.
And
As
his jaw.
Oh, it's stunning.
God, that jaw.
And as this banner is rising, you get the wonderful Soviet anthem, which every single time I hear it, I actually think it's a nice anthem.
Dude, I think it's an awesome anthem.
And it reminds me of like the Hunt for the Red October. I'm like, and cold, yeah. It's so good, yeah.
So right before the fighters enter the ring, you get a shot of the cook.
yes, the cook.
With the shifty eyes. The shifty-eyed cook.
Oh my God, I gotta get a tattoo that says shifty-eyed cook.
So the fighters are about to enter the ring. Right before they enter the ring, Paulie says, you know what, Rock? He says, if I ever could change and be somebody else, I'd be you, Rocco. You're all heart. And
Rocky
Rocky
Paulie's trying to be endearing, but we all know Paulie's a scumbag who misses his sex robot.
God, you really hate
I hate Paulie, man, ever since Rocky 1.
Paulie
But this was the first Rocky.
Rocky loves Paulie. I love in Rocky 5 when Tommy the Machine Gun
oh my God,
punches out Paulie, when he punches out Paulie in like the fucking bar in the
that's
diner.
good. That's good. That is
and
one,
then
that
Rocky
is one
says,
thing.
hey, Tommy, you laid him out. Why don't you try and lay me out?
You know what? As much as I hate Rocky 5 and Tommy Gunn, I respected Tommy for that point.
That last scene is so dope. The street fight outside with Rocky versus Tommy.
Well, let's take a look here.
I don't hate Rocky 5.
Let's take a look at Rocky's record. He, in the first one, the best Rocky in my opinion.
Of course, one of the greatest films
he
ever
loses to Apollo.
He does, but he goes the distance.
Yeah.
And literally, it's almost a draw.
He went the distance and he wasn't going to stop.
He wins a split decision, Apollo wins a split decision.
Yeah, and then Rocky wins by split decision in the second against Apollo.
Yep.
And then he knocks out Clubber Lang in the third.
After Clubber Lang knocks him out in the first fight.
And then who knows what's going to happen in this fight. And then you get Tommy Gunn, and then he goes into a street fight. And then you have him fight, Mason Dixon in Rocky Balboa.
Yeah.
In 06 is Balboa, yeah. I didn't really like the Creed movies that much.
The thing is, Rocky Balboa in the first Rocky movie is 30. He's 30 years old, and he's already been a semi-pro professional fighter.
Right.
He's had 80 plus professional fights.
True. Well, here's a question.
He's fighting for a sandwich though in a lot of those fights.
Well, true. And in Rocky 5, he goes from this movie, he's living in like the Beverly Hills, and then you look at Rocky 5, he's broke, right?
Yes.
Adrian's gone, unfortunately. Cancer, all that jazz.
Yep.
Don't you think that Rocky should have been a bit more responsible and decided to fight for a bit of a purse in this fucking movie? Because then he could have given Widow Creed some cash, and he wouldn't probably be like, I'm going to fight this Russian in Russia. $100 million.
I think that Apollo's widow, I'm pretty sure Apollo's widow received the purse from the exhibition fight in which he was killed.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
and I'm sure, dude, I was saying, the exhibition match, like Jake Paul versus Tyson.
Yep.
They both made $128 million for that
This is
fight.
1985, though.
That's true. So they both made, $2 million each.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Well, yeah, $20 in 1985, $2 million. Yeah, math adds up.
Somewhere around there. It was a big fight, right?
Yeah, sure, fair. All right, let's get to this match.
Let's get to this fight. Like every fucking fight in the Rocky movies, there is zero defense. There is not.
Zero. Thank you for that.
Boxing is not the sweet science in these movies. It is literally the most, if boxing was really like this, and it was just two guys throwing bombs at each other and not
a
blocking.
fight would be two rounds.
Yeah. So, they're just.
No, their hands are down at their sides.
Rocky's got his hands down, just sticking his face out.
Yeah, Drago looks like a rock'em sock'em robot, not even able to punch.
This 6'5", 260-pound beast that he's fighting.
Oh my God.
And
Yeah, he's nothing. Yeah, he's
Although,
like David versus Goliath.
can we just mention one more time when Rocky peels off that robe and he's a fucking
God.
tree trunk? He's like a totem pole.
Yeah, he's like if
he's a
Tree
totem
Beard
pole.
was in his prime.
Dude, he is a tree beard in his prime.
He's
But
cut.
too bad he shaved that beard that he
Oh
grew.
yeah. Well, that's right. He was Treebeard.
Dude, it's like,
Tree Trunk Balboa.
you know, you see those like Pacific Northwest totem poles, and like his chest is that.
Oh yeah.
It's just chipped
Yeah,
out. Like
it's-
he looks like he can't move.
The sheer like physical presence of every boxer in this movie is every Rocky movie. It's just ridiculous.
Stallone himself says he was the most jacked in Rocky 4. He said that was the most, like, the best shape I've ever been in.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
You know, as roided up as his physique is.
Yeah.
It's
And
pretty
he
unreal.
originally wasn't. He didn't even like want to continue the Rocky franchise.
No, and in this movie, and it's crazy because we're in the final fight here. Dolph Lundgren was legit hitting Stallone because Stallone asked
They
him
both did. Yeah.
to lay it in. He asked
Yeah.
him to like lay it in, like hit me, and he knocked out Stallone and put Stallone in the hospital.
Yeah, because he hit his sternum or something against his chest and his heart, and he was in there having heart palpitations
my
for 8 days.
Yeah.
Carl Weathers actually almost left this movie because he's like, "Oh, I don't think so, Stallion. No, because Lundgren was.
I'm not gonna have
literally
this young fella
punching-
hitting me,
Yeah,
Stallion.
and he was like legit punching him, and he's like, "No, I quit." And then he's like, "Oh, come on, Apollo. Come on, Carl.
Hey, come on, Carl. I made money. I made some money.
Man,
We made
don't
some
worry.
money together.
Don't worry about it." Yeah.
So the fight's going round one. Rocky gets knocked down.
Oh my god.
Balboa is knocked down in the first round.
Oh my god.
Almost twice he's knocked down. He gets split open in the fucking first round as well.
Actually, you know what? I did some deep diving into this. Rocky takes 67 punches in the first round by Ivan Drago, and at the 68th punch, he gets cut open.
you got the compy box numbers.
Yeah,
available.
man. Yeah.
You got the Harold Letterman card.
Yeah.
available.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, by round 15, the Letterman card is very far in favor of Ivan Drago.
Oh yeah, it was like
Because Rocky has been like, I'm watching the movie last night, and Rocky by round 12 had been knocked down 5 times.
yeah. So there's no
There's no
three
three
drop.
knockdown rule,
There's
but
no three
three
drop,
knockdown
yeah.
rule only occurs in if it happens in a single round.
Sure. Yes. Of course. Yeah.
Only the referee can stop the fights.
Yeah.
I don't know what the rules are. Man.
Throw the
They're in-
damn towel.
They're in fucking Moscow, for fuck's sakes, right? It's
That's
like-
right. This is like when they took boxers back in 1925, like Maxie Devine and stuff, out into like the Hudson River, and then they boxed in like the water so the cops couldn't get
Like,
them.
who knows, like, how gimmicked, like, Drago's gloves are. He could have a hunk of fucking lead in his glove, you know?
Are you accusing the Soviet of cheating?
Well, fuck, man. They've been cheating.
Did
They're
they?
juicing up their fighter.
Well, yes, with Chernobyl. Don't forget that.
I suspect they did it. I have no concrete evidence.
No, it's all natural. He's a spinach.
Like your Popeye.
Like your
Drago's jab is unstoppable.
dude. His
There's no clinching.
yeah. There's like two. I think this is an entire fight. There's like he's like Duke's in the corner, just like, oh my god, just grab him, get him close, get him. What are you supposed to do? A guy's got to reach like a fucking
Dude,
pterodactyl,
Duke's
and you have
advice-
the wings of the sparrow.
Duke's advice is no pain, no pain.
I
no
love
pain.
Duke, man.
No
Duke,
pain, no pain, no pain. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Rocky, it's like, and I think, like, I harken back to, like, the first Rocky movie because Rocky gets knocked down, like, 10 times and,
Yep.
and Apollo gets knocked down, like, 10 times. And when Apollo knocks down Rocky the last time and Rocky gets up and he looks at the ref and he puts up his hands,
Yeah,
like,
he's
yeah,
like,
I want to fight. And Apollo sees him and he's just like,
he's like,
and he
that's
shakes
hard,
his head.
kid.
And he's like, this fucking guy,
Yeah, he's like,
this southpaw from fucking.
I think
South Philly.
Apollo in the first one, you had that at that exact moment. I know what you're talking about because
Yeah.
he's like this kid's got heart.
Dude, he had the
Like,
tools.
I don't know if I'm gonna beat this guy unless I kill him.
That's why he didn't get in a locker because he had the tools to be a great fighter.
That's right.
But instead, he became a hired goon for a 2-bit loan shark.
That's right. And then
Although that loan shark kind of had a heart of gold. I told you to break his thumbs. Well, no, break his thumbs.
I'll break his thumbs, you know. So
See you later, meatbag.
speaking of meatbag, Drago gives Rocky this one right straight, and Rocky goes like 10 feet
He
across
flies
the
from like one corner
ring. Yeah,
to the other.
and the announcer's like, oh, he just hit Balboa 15 feet across. My God.
The announcers are fucking, they're so bad.
It's
Like,
Wolf
dude,
and Bill from actually the USA Network. They're actual
oh my-
announcers.
I know, but like this dialogue was clearly written for them.
Oh, yes.
And like,
Hopefully
they,
not
they
by
make
Stallone.
Michael Cole sound good, these fucking guys. Okay? And I'm sorry, wrestling fans. Michael Cole, I know he's been the commentator now for 20 plus years, but fuck Michael Cole.
No, yeah.
Give me Jim Ross and Jerry King Lawler.
Those are the announcers, baby.
King, the Russian hit him. He hit him, King.
Did he hit him?
Stop
King?
the damn
My
match.
God, Stop
the
it.
damn match.
Oh, he's gonna kill him. Oh God. And here we go. We
Second
get,
round,
you know-
round 2, the Russian
yeah.
gets hurt. He gets hurt.
Oh yeah.
He gets cut.
Well, the last corner, he's like, wow, he's like, I'm seeing 3 of them. He's like, well, Paulie's like,
Hit the one in the
in the
middle, hit the
middle.
one in
I'm
the-
a scumbag. Where's my sex
Dude,
robot?
like, I don't understand.
Paulie's a piece of garbage.
Okay. I mean, you know, he kind of botched that murder in The Sopranos.
Oh, another reason why. You're not scoring him any points. They're bare.
He's been smoking those Camels since he was in short pants.
Yeah, and that robot's been smoking something.
Sorry, Travis, I interrupted you there. What were you about to say?
I don't even remember anymore because I was about to start. Oh, I was about to say, he's like, oh yeah, I hit him in the middle, and Duke's like, yeah. And then when you say, yeah, he finally hit him, and Duke is, he's like, yeah, you just gotta get in there, no pain. You gotta just chop him down. And you know, as Rocky's been focusing on just endurance and just trying to build up whatever kind of stamina and strength, he starts to, boom, he gets him in the
ribs. He gets him
and
in the
Drago's like, oh, and then he finally hits him with that right hook, and he gets a gash.
left hook.
Or the left hook, sorry.
Southpaw, baby.
And he gets that gash over Drago's eyes, and like the crowd's like, huh? And even Novichev or fake Gorbachev or whatever, and like Bridget Nielsen, his wife, everyone's like,
She's worried.
and yeah, and like the rest of the Russian, they're like, and everyone's like, holy shit, this guy's not a Terminator.
Dude, like one of my favorite parts, cut to the corner with Drago, and it says, he's not human.
Yeah.
He's like a piece of iron.
Yeah, he's like,
Which is just the perfect way to describe Stallone's physique in this film.
yeah, the Iron Stallion.
Yeah. Dude, Southpaw, Rocky Balboa, the
Dude.
Italian Stallion.
Have you ever fought I know
I
you're
am a
left,
southpaw.
yeah, but have you ever fought a southpaw? Like for you fighting another southpaw, you wouldn't.
Well, being a
probably-
southpaw is always an advantage in a fight.
Well,
because
I was just
everybody's-
about to say
everything's
I've actually
backwards.
had to like fight a couple southpaws before, and I'll tell you,
You just like go around getting in fights with left-handed people? Like, what the fuck?
no, I
Travis?
don't.
Like,
pick
should
my
I
fight. I'm
watch
a
out? Like,
lover.
do I need to like watch out?
I'm not a lover. I'm a fighter.
Who in the fucking has fought multiple left-handed?
But when
people?
I
It's
fight,
like one in-
Robert,
one in-
you better run. You
one
better
in
run
10?
for cover,
What
dude.
is it? 1 in 10 people are left-handed, something like that.
I've been in a few scraps in my day.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm a lover, not a fighter. But when I fight, you better run.
So the
And you better
southpaw
run
really-
for cover.
It really throws you.
It's unorthodox, yeah, because I'm so used to people's stance and like watching their shoulders and how their hands move and stuff like
I
that.
like
It's
that I
yeah.
have that advantage because I'm a terrible.
Oh no, like I
fucking
said,
fighter.
I've fought a few southpaws in my day, so now I know what the fuck to expect.
Well, I've got some size now, so it helps. You know.
So anyways, the Russian is cut, and my God, everyone's like looking. They're like, oh my God, like wow, and the crowd starts to give a little
Chant?
oomph for Rocky.
Rocky.
Yeah, because they're like, wow, his
got
no
heart.
quit attitude.
Dude,
Yeah,
his heart, man.
and they realize that Drago's not this like literal steroid jacked nuclear powerhouse.
He
Yeah.
dismisses Balboa, this little man.
this little
Again,
man.
I think back to Rocky 1 when he's hitting the meat, when he's beating the meat in the meat locker. Beating the
There's
meat.
got to be a better way of saying that.
He's punching.
But he actually
he's
is
punching
exactly what
sides
he's doing.
of beef.
Yeah, there you go.
and
Don't
they
say
do
beat the meat
and
in
they
the
do
meat
the
locker.
and they do the news report on him. And Creed's too busy like doing his promotion stuff.
Oh, yeah,
And he's not watching. He's like, hey, Apollo, you should come see this. It looks like this guy came to fight.
Yeah, this guy knows what's up.
Yeah, Southpaw Rocky Balboa. You're breaking the ribs. Anyway, so we get a bit of a montage. We get a bit of a round 9, round 10.
There's actually
round
2
11,
montages in
round
it.
12.
I love that.
And yes, the Stallion has been knocked down. you
And
know.
I love Duke's like, chop him down! And he's just giving him
Yeah.
right hook, left hook, into the body. And you can see Like, both of these guys are taking immense
And
punishment.
they're getting gassed.
And
Drago's
like,
getting gassed.
You can see Drago, like, really starting to feel these. He's like, showing emotion on his face. Like, oh, he's like, no one's ever hit me like
No,
that.
because Balboa's getting inside. He's working the body.
Yeah.
And he's throwing that dude, and he's hitting. And nobody's blocking anything. It's like
Yeah,
punches,
yes.
punches
Like you
thrown.
said, the absence of defense.
CompuBox, punches thrown, 87. Punches landed, 87.
Yeah. It's like, how many punches did Rocky take? 489.
They're landing fucking everything.
Yeah, it's a brawl at that point. It's just a slugfest.
It's 2 attempted murders happening at once.
Well, I've seen 2 people fight each other.
Yes.
I mean, it's better than,
better than 20 million.
Yeah, apparently. So, yeah, we get this awesome montage, and we get to the final round, number 15
15
How
rounds.
many fucking rounds are in this, though?
There's 15 rounds of boxing.
Yeah, I know, but like...
And Rocky's way behind on the scorecard.
But
So
in
he's
the
been
other
knocked down.
box-
He's been knocked down 16 times at this point.
But in the other Rockies, they're only like 12 rounds.
No, I think when he fights Apollo, they do like 15 rounds.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn there's like this one's called.
I
for
think in the
13
80s
rounds of.
Well, in the 70s and the
2
80s,
minutes or whatever.
it depends, right? It depends where you are. But
It's 1985.
It's 1985, man. They're still doing 15 rounds, right? Old school, baby.
Yeah, it's all about 15 rounds.
I watched.
I thought it was 12 rounds of boxing.
Well, I know that's what it is now, but
Yeah.
we're millennials, dude.
Yeah, I mean, fucking.
Yeah.
They used to box for like 50 rounds.
Dude, I saw
Bare knuckle. Maxie Devine, baby.
I saw George Six Fingers Pullman fight Andy Georgette for 113 rounds.
Do you happen to have 6 fingers on your left hand?
6 fingers, I know. What the fuck am I doing? He fought Inigo Montoya for 116 rounds.
Pretty sure that was the Dread Pirate Roberts, but whatever.
Whatever, Christopher Guest.
So we've hit the 15th round.
And we're in the
Robert.
corner. We're in the corner.
Yeah, and Duke is. Can I just say one thing?
Please.
This entire match, there is not one smudge of Vaseline, not a cold press. There's not any. Duke is supposed to be like the corner man.
It's Hollywood, baby.
What the fuck? Paulie's just sitting there with his hand on Duke's head the entire time, be like, Rock, what I said earlier about wanting to be in your shoes, I don't think I wanted to be there anymore.
I take it back.
I take it back. Yeah. Fuck it, Paulie.
Like, what was it? Like Rocky Balboa.
Yeah,
They did the fight like an actual HBO boxing.
Yeah,
fight.
that was the one
did
against
it like ESPN style coverage.
That was the one against Mason Dixon.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Mason Dixon line?
Yeah.
Was his name Mason Dixon?
His name was Mason Dixon.
Like the Mason Dixon line.
Yeah, after the good for knowing the Mason
Well,
Dixon.
there
line.
we go.
Yeah. So
But
how
we
does
weren't in the South, baby.
No, we weren't. No, we were back in the mean streets of where the hell were we?
Oh, I was bruised and battered. I didn't know myself. I was unrecognizable to myself. The streets fear dear fear. Streets fear dear fear. All right.
And meanwhile, Tom Hanks is in the fucking stands. Dude, this isn't right.
Dude, meanwhile, I'm watching this fight. I'm dancing in the dark, baby, watching this fight.
So the 15th round, back to this final match, we get an epic final round, and you can tell both these warriors.
And the Russian is still tuning up
Yeah.
right up until the last 20 seconds.
Dude, I mean, the juxtaposition between this David and Goliath is ridiculous, and he's still going, and yeah, he's still tuning them up. Rocky's like, ugh, just taking another hit to the
Did
head.
you get the punch, like the classic Rocky where you get punched in the face and the squirt of blood?
The blood.
The blood, like the
And I love the
string.
sweat and the oil just dripping. It looks so good.
Strip of blood.
It looks so good.
It's amazing.
And then you finally,
And then,
it happens.
dude, Southpaw, Pride of Philly,
Boom.
boom, 1, 2, dude, left hook, left hook, left hook.
And dude, Drago's just like, oh.
Dude, kudos to Dolph Lundgren, for
He
selling.
sold it.
He's selling amazing.
For his first major role, he did a great
Dude, he's
job.
like an
man.
amazing athlete. It's a
And an
perfect
amazing
role for him.
actor. Yeah.
And how many PhDs does Dolph Lundgren
I
have?
don't know, 4?
Something like that. In
3 or 2, 4?
like-
3 or 4.
Nuclear, genetics.
Yeah,
and
he's
shit.
actually trying to turn himself into a universal soldier. it's messed up, man.
Well, it's I hope he stays alive, but if he dies, I guess he
If he dies, he
He
dies.
dies.
If he dies, he dies.
So boom, the Siberian Express is knocked down in
Boom,
the canvas
and he
in the
gets
corner.
the count.
And he gets the count. Boom,
Yeah.
Rocky wants to keep going at
Yeah,
him.
Rocky's
I'm like, Rock, back up, Rocco.
Yeah, back up, Rocco.
He's a wrecking machine. Get up, you bum.
Mick. Rest in
We
peace,
miss
Mick.
Mick Burgess Meredith.
Yeah, he was in this for about 3 seconds
Yeah.
during our No Easy Way Out montage. You see Rocky crying at Mick's funeral or whatever it was.
Of course.
It's all in the dark. A lot of strobe lights.
So we get so Drago gets to like the 4 or the 5 count, and he's right in the corner, right by the ropes. And he tries to get up, and then he can't, and he goes like through the ropes.
Oh, and you know what? I feel so bad for Drago because, like,
He didn't just let himself down.
3/4 of this. No,
He let his
his way
country
through
down.
the fight, the one crazy trainer guy that he had came down and he's like, "What are you doing? You're not doing it." And he picks him up like he's about to give
Oh,
him
and
a
he choke slams him.
He picks him up with a boxing. You know how hard it is to pick
Boxing
anything up with a boxing
I
glove?
forgot about
Let
that.
alone a human. He just picks him up and he's like, "Oh," and he's like, "I do this for me," and he like throws the guy like Paul White.
It's great. It's great. Like Paul
And
White.
then he turns to like the Soviet like
Well,
premier. And he's like, "For me."
Well, it's a Drago. It's a Drago show tonight.
On a Drago. Oh man, I felt
Yeah.
I felt bad, but you know what? I like how he's like, "I'm doing this for me."
Yeah,
not-
he shows
not
some
for
humanity.
You
He actually,
premier piece of shit.
up until this point,
Your
he's
vodka potatoes.
been basically a robot. He's been real steel up to this point.
Okay, stop with the real
And
steel
he
references.
fucking now,
God damn it.
and he shows a bit of humanity.
Yeah, and I like how him and Balboa kind of have like a
Unspoken.
it's like an
respect.
unspoken respect because they can't really be like, well, it's like you killed my friend. He's like, yeah, but you and I have also gone like the distance,
Dude.
and we're not gonna stop.
and we're both willing to die.
Yeah.
It's like Optimus Prime and Megatron.
One
There's an
shall
unspoken
stand,
one
one
shall
shall
fall.
fall.
Spicy.
You got the touch.
You got the touch. You got the power.
Oh my god!
Oh,
this
dude,
movie,
we all
right.
cried when they killed Optimus Prime.
Yeah, for the like 38th time or whatever.
I love a little side note here. I love whenever a Transformer gets like badly injured. The first question that like Ratchet or like Wheeljack or one of the like medical Transformers
Ratchet
goes,
is
it's like, are you okay? Can you transform?
It's like
I'll try.
it's like what you want.
And they do like a painful. No, that's how you tell if a Transformer's
Yeah.
okay. If a Transformer can no longer transform.
Yeah, but aren't they just going back to their or staying in their original state?
Listen, I need to
Or
know
wait,
how
you're
bad.
going to be stuck as a Fiat and not a 30-foot robot? Oh man, you must be messed up.
First thing I ask anybody when I see anybody with an injury, I ask them, "Can you transform?"
Can you transform?
I need to get a gauge. I need to gauge how
Hey,
bad these
I know
injuries are.
first aid. Do you need assistance? First off, what happened? And can you transform?
I don't know if I can transform, but if I can change, and you can change.
Okay, so
Anyone
the
can
crowd
change.
goes wild. Adrian's in tears. She rushes the ring. Everybody rushes the ring. They pick up Rocky, and Rocky has won the match. And everyone, like the crowds of the Canadian Russians at the P&E are all clapping their hands, and everybody is cheering Rocky. and Lundgren's up on his feet now, and he's kind of like, ugh. And everybody's just like in awe of what they just witnessed, and we get this awesome speech.
I think it's cool because I like that they got the translator.
Yeah, I
doing
thought
it.
that was cool.
I think
was
that
cool.
adds an aspect of realism to it, and I thought that
Yeah.
guy with the smile on his face was like we all like have changed.
Stallone actually improvised this speech.
Oh man, it's
Yeah,
so
it
good.
was pretty wild.
Look,
you want to cut it in?
So yes, I would.
All right, let's cut it in right now, tapeheads.
I came here tonight, and I didn't know what to expect.
Когда я вышел этим вечером на этот ринг,
I seen a lot of people hating me, and I didn't know what to feel about that, so I guess I didn't like you much, none either.
я думаю, что я не любил их тоже.
During this fight, I seen a lot of changing.
В течение всего этого боя я понял, что многое изменилось.
The way you felt about me in the way I felt about you.
И я почувствовал, что вы тоже изменились.
In here, there were two guys killing each other. But I guess that's better than 20 million.
То я думаю, что это лучше, чем даже $20 миллионов.
So what I'm trying to say is that if I can change,
Я думаю, что каждый тоже изменился
and
сегодня.
you can change,
Вы можете измениться.
everybody can change.
Каждый может измениться.
Jizzing Stars and Stripes, baby.
Literally, to the Army and Navy and the battles they have won,
Don't forget the Marines.
to the colors of America, the colors that never run, and may the wings of liberty never lose a feather.
Here's to the stars and bars, baby.
Stars and bars.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great speech. I mean, that speech literally ended the Cold War.
It's a speech of
Cold War.
unity, and I swear, Russian people must have seen this movie,
Dude,
and been like, "Look,
the next year
if
there
that-
was
if-
an
if
embargo
Rocky
on
can
arms.
change."
The following year there was a United Nations embargo on, not embargo, but armistice on arms trading. The following year there was the fall of the Berlin Wall.
So are you saying that Rocky IV effectively ended the Cold War for real?"
Travis's fan theory.
Travis is
100%, man. Yeah, I think legitimately Rocky IV probably ended the Cold War.
Oh yeah, man.
I mean, what the Cold War was, what, 1947 to 1991?
I mean, I would say it's even I guess 47. I would
Yeah,
say 40.
so-
I would even say as close as 46. As soon as the Russians started committing atrocities
Wow.
after World War II, because I feel like you owe us a little.
Yeah, maybe.
We're gonna sink a hospital ship.
So, tape heads, that ends Rocky versus Ivan Drago.
Best Rocky movie.
You know what? This was actually the first Rocky movie that I ever saw.
Me too. I saw this
Yeah,
before Rocky one.
I think people of our age demographic kind of all felt the same. I saw Rocky 4 and then 3, and then I went back, watched Rocky 1 and 2 because I was like, wow, these are really good. And I fell in love with Rocky. I think Rocky 1 is...
Best Picture, 1976.
I think Rocky 1 is my favorite Rocky movie as a movie, but Rocky 4 is my favorite Rocky.
I agree, 100%. My favorite Rocky movie. Of all.
Yeah. It's the best Rocky, but the best movie of like the story of Rocky was the first one.
I mean, I love like ranking Rocky movies. Like, I would, I don't know. I go 4, 1, 3, 5, 2, actually. Because I actually kind of like Rocky 5.
Actually, you know what? Like, yeah, I would. That's almost. That's
I think
exactly the
I
same.
think 2 sucks. 2 just has this really stinky 70s-ness to it.
Yeah, 2 had a weird vibe. I did not like Rocky 5 very much. I think you're right. Yeah, 4, 1, 3. No, 4, 1, 3, 2, 5.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. I mean, these tape heads, this Rocky 4, if you haven't seen it, come on.
I have 2 Rocky DVDs on my shelf. I have Rocky 1 and Rocky 4. That's what I got.
Yeah, leave Robert a comment and he'll send you a copy. No, I'm just joking.
Absolutely. Double disc special edition.
Damn,
with commentary by writer-director Sylvester Stallone.
commentary by Robert doing a Stallone accent his entire time.
You know, from time to time.
No, all the time.
Oh.
Yeah. You'll do Rocky and I'll do thank you.
That's fucking
Nah,
terrible.
man, you know what? Rocky 4 was a movie that we've talked about so many times. We've talked about doing so many times.
Dude, one of the first face swap images that I did for
great.
the
And then
promo.
you added in Paul Guilfoyle.
I did Paul Guilfoyle as the
For
ref
some
because we
reason.
love Paul Guilfoyle here on the Taped Over podcast.
Yeah, I know, but man, I loved it. And Tapez, check it out. You can rent it on YouTube. I think it's on MGM subscription service.
on Crave in
It's
Canada.
on Crave in Canada. Yeah, so check it out. Just rent it. You know what? If you haven't seen it in a while or you haven't seen it ever, you're due for a watch or a rewatch. But I got a question for you, Robert.
Hey, what's that, Trev?
You ever think you're gonna get Polly away from that robot?
Wally?
Yeah.
He's never getting away from the robot.
Why not?
Because bullies like me is a digger. Que lindo, nene.